Hey friends, happy Thursday evening. It is Melissa with Junk and Craft Treasures. Welcome to the Summer Unleashed Creative event with the showcasing of the new IOD products that Lee launched today for their 2025 collection, for their summer collection, guys. So I am going to show you some of the products right before I got home. I got them, so I want to be able to show y'all some of these and show you what they look like in person. And I'm going to show you a couple projects, and we're going to do a project today. So as you're coming on, guys, let me know that you're here. I am also cross-posted over on the Decoupage Central page. Jonelle is busy at Decoupage Central putting orders together, so we had to work that out to get cross-posted and all the good things for the event. Up after me today is Joy with Treasures of Joy, so make sure to catch her at the 6 p.m. Central spot. Hey Colleen, hey Mary, good to see y'all. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thursday. This is a different time for me, so I know a lot of y'all are going to catch this on the replay. So hashtag replay, let me know that you're here. If you're on the live, comment, interact, guys. I want to see y'all. I want to say hello. Hello, Monica and Karen and Becca and Kay. How are y'all today? All right, guys. So, who all has seen the new releases by IOD? They are all available at Decoupage Central and shipping quickly. My link, !IOD, will take you directly to the Decoupage Central page to all of the new IOD products, and that is my ambassador link, so I do earn an affiliate commission off of that link, guys. Hey Jen, hey Regina, hey Marcy. So if someone can do !IOD to make sure it's actually working, because I set that up right before the live, we'll make sure that everything is good. Hey Brenda, how are you, my friend? All right, so real quick, like I said, I just got all of my stuff, so I want to show y'all quickly a couple things with all of the things, and then we'll get started on our projects. Hey Teresa, how are you? Okay, so there is a new unicorn mold that is out, guys. I changed my unicorn mold to be a horse, okay? So I know it's backwards, but it says Howdy Cowboy, and it's got the horse. Thank you for the stars, Mary. That's so sweet. I changed it to a horse on here. There was a horse with IOD a long time ago, but there hasn't been one in a while. So I wanted to have a fun horse cowboy western theme with this, so that is what I did with that. Hey, Luann. I think it's !IOD lowercase Becca, but I could be wrong. Is it not working, guys? If it's not working, let me know, because I'm not seeing it pop up, but it may be working. I don't know. Hey, Julie, how are you? Okay, guys, the other thing that I am obsessed with is, if you saw this, I used part of the new Heritage, I think it's called Heraldry molds. Right here, we have the heart, the wings, the gorgeous rose, the crown. So many fantastic things in this set. It's called the Heraldry. I think it's Heraldry. I think I said that right. Yes, it would, Luann. You know, I thought about that. Jonelle and I were talking about that after the fact. It would be super cute. Okay, then we have our lion. Guys, I'm going to show you two projects that I made with the lion. I am obsessed with this lion mold. I am, like, literally obsessed with it. I never knew that I liked lions so much than I do right now. But there's so many cool things that you can do with it. So this is what the mold looks like right here. Okay, how cool is that? This is what it looks like with some black and some gold rub and buff. Hey Jen. Okay, good, Colleen. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Mary Lynn, I'm glad to see you. I hope you're having safe travels. So we made these into some bookends to have some books in. And so what I did with those is we had some of the stamps, and I did some books with the stamps. Like I said, I'm just giving you a couple quick examples here. So here is the music stamp, along with our lovely bookends that we can put this in. So that is one project I've done with the lion. Now I am going to ask for some help tonight, guys. So at 8 o'clock Central, I am going to be posting probably one of the most favorite projects that I've done in a long time. If y'all can go and check out that post, like it, comment, do all the things tonight. I would appreciate it. This is probably my favorite project, so I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Who's ready? Give me some hearts if y'all want to see it, and I will show it to you because I am obsessed with it. Thank you for the stars, my friend. We've got some transfer sets, and I'm gonna go over those real quick. Did I say stars? I meant hearts. If I said stars, I meant hearts, y'all. You have that one in your cart? Okay, here we go, guys. Are y'all ready? It's like a drum roll. Y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think of this piece? I'm gonna post it on my page tonight, and if y'all can give it some love, I worked on this piece for a while, but how amazing is this? And then it has a candle that can go right here. Let's turn it on real quick. That can sit right here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of this? This is with the new lion molds. So we'll have a picture of this staged and all the good stuff tonight at 8 p.m. Central. So if you were on the live tonight, y'all got to see it before I posted it. But if y'all can still act surprised and go over and like and all the good things, I would appreciate that. Thank you, Becca and Luann. Okay, then we have some fun transfers that came out. I'm just gonna go over them real quick. This one is called the Home Sweet Home. And we have, I know they're all backwards, guys, but we have all these fun bakeries, all that stuff. I know those are backwards, so I'm not gonna take those out to show y'all. I know, y'all, I love that piece. I am obsessed with that piece. This is called the Sarah Featon Botanicals. And thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Hey, Erin. So we have all of these gorgeous pieces right here that is in this book of transfers. Okay, some of them come like this. Gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. If y'all are like me, I am obsessed with flowers right now, so these are perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let me put this back together correctly here. There we go. Lay it flat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I loved that project. So if y'all can just do me a favor and give me some love on it later, I would appreciate it. All right, guys, this is the Saint German. They are 12 by 16s. So the one I just showed you to show you the size difference. Oh, thank you, Judy. Okay, so there's the size difference. These are 8 by 12s. These are 12 by 16s. Y'all, gorgeous. Thank you, Marcy. You excited for your order, Becca? Y'all, I mean, like, look at these transfers. Y'all know I love transfers, but these are like stunning in this set. So even though, hey Terry, even though they do come in the 12 by 16, there's still options to do them smaller. Yes, Helen, I'm telling you, this one, here are all the designs on the back, guys, just to kind of show y'all. Kind of slowly, y'all can see those, give me some hearts. But yeah, I love this set. We're gonna work with this set today. So I'm gonna set that to the side. And then we have the beautiful paint inlays. Y'all, you know, like I said, flowers, 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 flowers. So on this one, real quick, we have a sheet. Y'all, look at that. Ah, can I sing? I don't want to sing, but in love with those. And then we have this sheet right here that has some of the smaller. Your mind is going crazy with ideas, Kay. I love it. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just want to kind of show you what they look like real quick. There's 8 of them in this. It's called Ditzy Blooms. It's a 12 by 16 pack. I've got my fan on. And then we've got this cool pattern right here. Definitely ordering the inlays. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's so many. Look at these, y'all. Hey, Trula. Hey, Sarah. Look at all of these. Inlays, my advice is to test out, and then we go back to this one right here. Test out on a small surface with your paint. Get the rhythm of it that works for you, and you'll be good. You're gonna probably have to do, look at this one, y'all. You're gonna probably have to do a test. All paints work a little bit differently. You may wanna grab some Dixie Belle chalk paint or some type of chalk paint. It does work better with those. And then it's the same design as the red, but in this it's kind of a purple color. I don't know if y'all can see that on there. It's kind of a purple gray. Brenda, it makes me think of you because it really is, it's like a lilac purple. I don't know if you can see it. I just now noticed that, Brenda. If you're on here and you got those inlays, my friend. Okay. Let's get started on a project, guys. Who all got something today? And by the way, if you did, and you did use my affiliate link, I appreciate it more than you know. I saw a couple people did today, so I really appreciate that. And again, if you're just hopping on, exclamation, I'm just making sure I say the right thing, exclamation IOD, and it will take you directly to everything through my affiliate link that is new with the release, guys. I know, they're gorgeous. The transfers, the paint inlays. Like I said, I'm obsessed with the lion. If you missed my lion, I'll post it at 8 o'clock tonight. So many fun things. Okay, I didn't know how many projects I would get done because I wanted to run through all that. I came straight from work. I get off at 4 o'clock. It takes me about 45 minutes to get home. So here I am, guys. So, we've got a couple cutting boards that Terry cut from me while I was at work today. And like I said, we want to use those beautiful transfers. So let's get a couple surfaces done. I did want to mention in all of your transfers, guys, it does come with one of these tools right here. So it helps you to do your burnishing. I still prefer my burnishing tools, but everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. So, yes, it sure can, Christy. It sure can. Okay, guys, I'm so on the fence. So y'all are gonna have to help me. Do we want to? Because I mean, let's see which one we're gonna use first. Maybe that'll help, right? Let's see which one I want to use, y'all. I don't even know. Now, I'm gonna kind of sound like my friend Brenda here for a second. She'll get transfers and they're so pretty, and she doesn't use them, and that's kind of how I feel about going into the set of transfers right now, because they're all so pretty. I did have this one right here. Which way do I need to go? Because it's backwards right here on that. But yeah, I am, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Because we can also, if we're not going to use these on furniture, we could cut them and make them fit on our thing. I'm kind of thinking this design right here for this one, to have it kind of cascade up and then cut some of it off. But let me look through this beautiful set with y'all real quick and see which one I want to use. This one's very similar. Ooh, that one's pretty. You'll see that? Like I said, I love this one. And just to remind y'all, it is the Saint German, and it is 12 by 16. So let's see. Ooh, those are pretty. Those would be prettier on the smaller one. Let's see here. Y'all, these are all gorgeous. Look at those. How do you pick? How do you decide? That is the question. Ooh, those would be pretty. I bet, y'all, that would be pretty like on this one, because it would pretty much take up the majority of it, and we could do it with like a stain background. Let's do that one on this one, for sure. So we're gonna do two. We're gonna get two done tonight, guys. So there. I know, so pretty. Ooh, wait a minute. Look at this one. Look how vibrant that one is. That one would be pretty too, guys. All right, I hate to do this, but you know what? We're gonna see which one I like the best here in a second. These are pretty. Y'all, I'm having some issues trying to decide what I want to use. Look at those. Hey. Okay. How many sheets? 8 sheets. All right, we're gonna take this one too. I'm just gonna, like I said, once I went into the book, I'm good. I got no problems taking those pages. I know, they were so pretty. Okay, guys, just to show you, look at those. Looky. Okay, I think we're gonna use this one. It's gonna fit pretty good. We're gonna have a little bit of it that doesn't work, but we can cut it. I'm kind of just thinking, let's do this. I was trying to decide what color to do, but let's do this. We may not do a color. We may just do stain on these and make it super easy. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was in deep concentration. I was in deep concentration because I'm like, what color do I want to do my background? Okay, so here is what I was thinking originally. I was going to kind of do the chippy look around the edges because y'all know I do that. It's going to happen no matter what. But do I want to use this color with my background, which would be this color with these, or do we want to go with my color that y'all know I love, my green? The green might pop better with those colors. What do y'all think? Should we do green or the mustard? Y'all tell me in the comments, and I'm gonna get at least the base coat started real quick. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Oh, y'all. Okay, I was gonna say, please open. Please open. Buttercream. I don't have a buttercream. I wish I did. I don't even know if I have a brush for this. All right. Let's go ahead and get this prepped. We may do double-sided. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just get my base coat down. Everybody's saying green. Y'all know I love that green. We'll do this one green and maybe the other one brown and then the smaller one yellow. How's that sound? I think that sounds gorgeous. Because I think we're going to have time to do all three because I went through the beginning really, really fast. And so I still have like 45 minutes, y'all. So surely we can knock out 3 projects in 45 minutes with transfers. Okay, so I know I got sidetracked because I was looking down at my flowers. What did y'all like most today? What was your favorite thing out of the release today? I am curious. Y'all know I do double-sided. So I will definitely go back and do something on the other side. We may, on the other side, use some of the word transfers, but I will do those on a reel since reels are not backwards. That way you can see what they look like. You're on your way to your grandson's graduation for preschool. I love it. My mother taught preschool for almost 20 years. So I love that. Thank you, Elizabeth. appreciate everybody that's been here today, that's watched all the creators. If you haven't been able to watch them, you can go over to Decoupage Central's Facebook page, and all of the videos from all of the creators are posted today. I'm going to go ahead and do the sides of this one real quick. Everything, Kay says everything. That's so funny. You are so funny, my friend. Like I said, the one that surprised me the most that I liked was the lion. Like I said, I am loving the lion. Oh, and I didn't even show y'all the stamps of the flowers. Hang on. While this is drying, I'm gonna show y'all that because I love those as well. And I think they pair really well with the flower transfers. Y'all, I'm trying to be neat. I have nothing else to do tonight. I can wash my hands when I'm done. I don't have to be super neat. Your grandson graduated today too. Awesome. Hey, Kimberly, you are good, my friend. Go back and check out the replay. And then I will also I had some pictures that posted today. I had 2 that posted on my site earlier today. And I'll have one tonight at 8 p.m. And then y'all, I'm going to be bringing you inspiration for the next couple weeks. So, y'all know I like to continue to show y'all what you can do with everything. Okay, let's let that dry for a second. Stamps. Stamps, stamps, stamps. Well-loved stamps already. Okay. These stamps are so pretty, y'all. We got the flowers. Got a little one of them sticking down here. But look at all of the fun stamps on this sheet. So if you just ordered some things, awesome, Ruth. If you use my link, I appreciate it. This is what I keep my stamps in, guys. I know y'all have asked me this before, and I never have it out. I know it doesn't seal, but I have these stacked like this. That way I can put all the little pieces in. I am obsessed with that stamp too. Let's give this a quick dry. Quick dry. I get it, Kimberly. I get it. Oh, you know what? Let me wipe it first, and then I'll dry it. Wipe the excess off. Wasn't thinking. Was not thinking. Y'all, and it's funny because, you know, depending how moist your wood is and all that stuff, sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's darker as far as your stain colors, but look at that, that's pretty. But it is a little bit darker than it normally is, but I may have gotten a little bit too much on there. So, if you've never watched me do transfers on a live over here, which I have, but I'm gonna tell you, you gotta make sure those surfaces are dry. So we're gonna make sure the surface is dry before we apply our transfers. I'm gonna do one start to finish, and then I will prep my other 2 surfaces, and then hopefully we'll get them done, but at least we'll get the one done for sure. Oh, you're off for the next 4 days. I love it. Yes, we did, Julie. Terry cut them for me today. 4 days. I'm off for 3 days for the Memorial weekend. So I do have to work tomorrow, but enjoy your time off, Kathy. You got your first set of paint inlays. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, Chris. Since you got your first set, do a test with your paint. I've done a lot of different ways with the paint inlays. The method that I am finding that is working with my Fusion paint the best is to have my paint wet and then spritz the back side of that paint inlay before I lay it down into my wet paint. Here lately, that method has worked for me well. I've done all kinds of different methods, guys, but that method is what's been working. Now, y'all, here is the kicker. I may have to do this old school without my wax, because I honestly don't know where my wax is. Ah, here it is. Whew. I was gonna say, y'all know I like my chippy look and I don't have my wax here. Now, when you're doing transfers, this is still a little bit wet, but we're gonna get it dry before we apply it. When you're doing transfers, you do not want, hey Sarah, you do not want your transfers over your wax, okay? No wax with your transfers because you're gonna have problems with adhesion because normally your wax is your last step on your projects. So if you do stenciling or anything like that and then you go back over it, you can have problems with that with your wax. So we're just gonna do the edges of this to give it a chippy look, and then I'm just gonna lightly brush all my other paint on there. Making sure I had my tool. Hey Jeannie, how are you, my friend? It's good to see y'all here. I'm on a different time and all that stuff. If you missed at the beginning, I had a preview of all of the IOD new products that I got. So, and then if you're on my page and you do an exclamation IOD, it will take you directly to Decoupage Central to all of the new IOD releases that came out. And that is my affiliate link. And I would appreciate it if you'd use it, guys. All right, so we are just concentrating with the wax around the edges. Now, I am gonna have a little bit of the transfer up here at the top, but if it doesn't adhere, it's not gonna make me super sad. But I want it to adhere on the main part of my project. So, I'm not gonna put any wax in the middle. No wax in this part. If it comes off the edges, I am okay with that because like I said, we're doing the chippy look. I am using, I wish, if Erin is still on here, oh, she describes it as a soft wax. I'm using a soft wax because it's very easy to control where I want that chippiness to come off. I've been doing this for a lot of years. That is like my favorite wax to use for that. Yes, my friend. Okay, so we decided on green. We're gonna use Carriage House Green by Fusion Mineral. I can get it out. I'm putting it on my plate because I don't want to get it too thick directly on my surface. It's not really the brush I want to use, but I think this is the only one kind of got right now. We can, Brenda. We are doing butterflies next, and then we'll do this. But he is working on some of the hearts right now. So as soon as we get those caught up, we're going to move to butterflies for a little bit, and then we will come to these. So we got mystery boxes out pretty quick this month, so we're kind of getting caught up with all of the orders, which is a good thing. All right. I'm just leaving a little bit where that green is, but like I said, I'm not worried about, because most of the transfer is going to cover most of this project. Thank you for answering questions, Brenda. I appreciate it. And I do go back and try to answer everybody, guys. Tonight I'll have some free time, so I will definitely do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave a little bit of it kind of chipped in the middle. I did that with my brush, not with my wax, but like I said, I thought we may have to do the whole thing old school, but I think we're gonna be fine. Get rid of those brush strokes. It's the only thing I don't like about using these brushes on this. Okay. What was I gonna say, guys? Exclamation IOD. Even if you do exclamation DC, it'll still take you to the Decoupage Central page. I'm trying to think what questions I haven't answered. Y'all let me know if there's something I haven't answered. Y'all, you know what I still haven't found? know where my gator sander is. It's like a sad day that I've lost that. Oh, I love it, Kimberly. Well, I really lost it. I was telling my coworker today, I try to tell y'all something and I'll start looking for something and my thoughts will just, I do not use foam brushes very much, Brenda. I tend to get too much paint and then it takes forever for it to dry. But that's just me. Kind of, I can see it, y'all may not, but you finally use the dead flat varnish, Brenda. Ah, you're gonna be addicted. You are going to love it. All right, guys, I am thoroughly drying this. I do not use any sealers before I use my transfers. The key for me with my transfers is to have a completely dry surface. So I'm just making sure it's dry so when we go ready to put them on. I will tell y'all this because I actually with IOD made this mistake and this is how I learned it. Do not use, if you use a cutting board or something from, let's say, Hobby Lobby that's already has oils and all of the things on it, make sure to sand it down or to put some type of top coat on it before you use it because your transfer is not going to adhere, y'all. I'm just telling you, the oils, it will not adhere. And I learned because I went back, put some Mod Podge, used a dryer, all the things, but it won't stick. All right, y'all, this has got some awesome chippy around those corners. And then we'll come up here. And I know I put some right up here. I've got to find my piece of sandpaper because I do want to sand it before. So, since I don't have my gator sander, I know it's over here somewhere. Hang on. Stand by. Ah, I found my gator sander. Let's see what grit of sandpaper we have on it. Yay. Let's see. 180. I like to use at least 200. I'm just going to go very lightly. I don't think it's going to mess it up too bad. The lower you get on your sandpaper, it will leave sanding lines. So I'm just going to kind of... Okay. Y'all, this looks amazing just like that. That. Got all the chippy. Now let's put our transfer on here. Now we can do, I wiped it down, but I'm gonna just give it one more quick. Feels a little damp. I lost my thought again. I'm telling you, I get sidetracked lately. I can't remember where my thought was. Oh, if you want to put a bow and the greenery and all of that on there, you can absolutely do that. I am not doing that for this particular set of projects, but all right, y'all. This is so pretty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I kind of am thinking I want to cut it off right here because that's the majority of it is not going to, and we can lay some of it up there. I don't know how I want to do this, y'all. I want to save some of it. Hey, Janelle, how are you, my friend? Okay, y'all. I am gonna cut it because I want this right about here. I'm not, y'all. I had to waffle. I had to decide how I wanted to do it. Okay. I'm concentrating again, y'all. Kind of like that. I want it kind of like that. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I think that's where I'm happy. That's where it's going to be happy, right, y'all? I committed. I committed. Committed. Now, I did throw that away. Hang on. What I want to do real quick, because I do like that rose. I should not have thrown that away. Stand by, please. Come here, paper. I wonder. Y'all, then I dropped that. I was going to cut that. Here, I'm going to use this real quick. No, you know I can do it when it's done. As I say, I can do that. Okay. Y'all, I'm like so excited to do this. Okay. I'll get there, right? Calm down, Melissa. You will be fine. I get excited when I do new projects, y'all. Y'all know this. Oh, what I was going to say, for everybody that's just now on here that missed my Chippy Lion goodness with the new lion mold, check my page at 8 p.m. Central tonight. Give it some love for me, guys. I'm also in a Facebook challenge right now for this week, and it is on views and comments and likes and shares, guys. There were 3 challenges in 5 days or 6 days. We've completed one of the challenges with the views and stuff. So we just need to get to the 2nd and 3rd challenge done. And I know y'all can help me do that. So the next couple days, if you can just like, give a thumbs up, it will really help me out. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and lapse that right there. Y'all, this is going to be pretty. Okay. Y'all see me do my transfers before I put them down, and then I kind of pull them as I go. Nothing different with the brands or anything like that and how I do my transfers. Then I'll just take it and kind of rub it back up and then come back down with them. Can y'all see how pretty that's looking? And then what we're gonna do, because sometimes when we use darker colors, we'll have like a little halo effect. So we can either take a light sanding, and I say light, I mean light sanding, and get rid of those halos, or you can take some wax. And when I say halos, it's where it's stuck down so it sticks for the transfers. Y'all, can y'all see that? Oh, beautiful. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch, because I don't like losing the bottom of my things. So I'm gonna start down here. And we did have some wax down there, so I may have an issue with that one little spot right there. So all I'm gonna do is come sideways. And then we'll pull it up right here. And the reason I do this is so I can work back to the center and make sure everything is adhered. Okay, guys, I am going to stick this to the side so I can use that piece. Y'all, so pretty. I am going to take my hand and just kind of rub over it. And what that's doing is some of like the little halos on the side, they're coming off, if that makes sense. So, let me get that. That's where that wax was, so that's not sticking real good right there. But, y'all, how pretty is that? So pretty on that background. I think what we're gonna do right up here is we'll take some twine. I don't have any with me. We'll do some twine right up here, just to kind of break it off a little bit. But y'all, how gorgeous is that? And so like I said, we're gonna do a 3 set, so they'll all be standing together. I'm gonna let it sit for a while. I will put wax over the top of it. Isn't that pretty, Sarah? I'll put some wax over the top of it to make it waterproof, and we will be good. But those colors are super vibrant Super, super pretty. And like I said, I'm going to use the other transfers that have the kitchen designs on the back of them, like the coffee, the tea, all of those. So they'll be reversible. So let's do our other, or get started. I don't know if we're going to finish them or not, but we will get started. Okay, so we decided we're going to do one in mustard, and then we want to do one in the white chippy too, y'all. Do a white chippy, a mustard, and a green. I think that'll all look good together with the colors. What do y'all think? Y'all want to do that? Y'all let me know. I'll go ahead and do these bases real quick. Like I said, I wanted to get one done for sure. And then I'll decide what I want to put on the back of them and all that stuff. I'm just using Valspar Antique and Glaze. Any stain, any brown paint. The glaze just goes on super quick, so it makes for a super quick project. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, there's a lot of y'all on here that weren't on here earlier, so I have to show y'all one more time, guys. My favorite project ever. Y'all, this is posting at 8 o'clock tonight using the new lion mold and some of the trimmings. Y'all give me some love on this when it posts at 8. I would appreciate it. We did an ionize on that. Y'all, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I had to show it again, y'all, because I've got some different people on right now. So I had to. Y'all know I love working with molds. We cut them, Jeannie. We cut them. Okay, I see somebody is agreeing with the white, the mustard, and the green. I think they'll all go good together. And then you can use them for fall too, not only summer. Thank you, Joy. Joy is up next, y'all. She is up in 20 minutes. So check her out at Joy Treasures of Joy. I know, isn't it cool, guys? I know, I'm like obsessed with my lion. I told Jonelle, I was like, I'm gonna be really sad because, you know, the book sometimes just isn't in my favor. It's just plain facts. It just doesn't, the algorithm doesn't like me. And then some days where I post something that I wouldn't think would go good, it goes good. But anyway, I told her, I said, I'm gonna be so sad if my lion doesn't get any love, y'all. I was like, I love that project. Marcy, we are not. Terry even asked me about that. I may make another one, but that one had a lot of trial and error in it, if it makes sense. So yeah, I spent on that project, because like I said, I had a lot of trial and error on it. I probably spent about 5 hours on it from start to finish. I used milk paint. I used stamps and had to wait for them to dry, and sealing and all of that stuff. So probably we'll keep that one, at least for now, for a little while. But if we do decide, Marcy, I will let you know if we decide at some point, because I know we can't keep everything. Hey, Stacy. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you, my friend. Guys, y'all know I gotta say it for everybody that pops on in between the live. Exclamation IOD, exclamation DC as in Degapush Central will take you to all the new products today. It is my ambassador link. So I do get a small commission on that. And it helps a lot, guys. And if you've already used my link today, I appreciate it. I can't see who does, so if you tell me you do, I will thank you personally. Aw, thank you, Mary. All right, we're just gonna wipe this down. Do the same thing. I put a little bit too much on here, y'all, but y'all know me. Messy Melissa. Don't care if I get dirty, that's for sure. That's why we got on a black shirt today, because I knew I was going to be using this. Did I distress the board? No, I distressed it. That was totally, I used melt paint and chipped my melt paint and then did my stamp. So like I did the melt paint, or let's see, I had it stained. I did the melt paint. I sealed the melt paint. And then I added the stamp, sealed the stamp. So yeah. Hey Angie, how are you? Yes, I love, y'all, I do love sometimes just doing me projects like that with no cameras, just letting the creativeness go. I need to get inside of that one. So every now and then I do projects like that. So that was that project. I thought it did too. We did, Stacy, and we may sell them at some point. We got to get caught up on the heart cutting boards first. We got to get caught up on the heart ones first. All right, we're going to use what I say we're going to do, y'all. Hang on, I don't want to mess up that rose. Dropping things. As long as it didn't drop on my line, I'm good, and we're good. It didn't, so I'm happy. All right. Y'all, I just picked up, I must have been working on something and not watching what I was doing, because I put some dirty ones over there. All right. We got 14 minutes. I can make this happen, right? Y'all know I can. Y'all know I can get into my speed crafting. Y'all know I can make it happen. Just get everything prepped and we'll be good. Oh, thanks, Kay. I thought they were a little something different. They're chunky. Terry calls them little paddles. They're paddle cutting boards. He's like, those are paddles. I said, no, they're not. Just want to keep with that chippy look. Y'all, if I showed y'all all those projects and get all the products and get 3 projects done, I'm gonna be kind of excited about that. All right. Plate, white paint. Mustard. And y'all, for those that are just watching me, I use FIFO bottles, which are first in, first out. So that's what you're seeing me squeeze into everything. Do we want to do the white and big or the, that's the question. We're going to use that really cool design on that. So let's do the small one in the mustard. And we can pick out which one we want to put on here, because I know I want to use that other one and it has a lot of yellow in it. So I'm afraid if I do yellow, it's not going to show up. You know, white, I always do 2 coats, guys. So, we'll get this on and then go back. So I'm not worried about brush strokes on the first. A little bit of that brown is picking up in the white. I'm not worried about that because we'll get it dry. I still got 10 minutes. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. We'll make it happen. Longest process now is getting everything dry. These colors go on a little bit different than that green, so I do need a second coat of coverage on this color just to make it look better. That's not the brush I just used, y'all. That's the one I used and I didn't clean. So see what I'm talking about? Second coat of white makes a huge difference. Serious power crafting. I know. I'm gonna get it done. Like I said, I knew we would get one done. So as long as we got one done. All right, guys. I can kind of see in the light when my paint dries, so I'm gonna eyeball it. Hey, Carrie, how are you, my friend? Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed the event today. Like I said, if you've missed anybody, go over to Decoupage Central, check out all the creators today. It started with Yvonne from Southern Finds and Designs, Sharon's Shed Signs and Designs, Joey from Creating It All, Sarah with Foxy and Buttons, Carla with Crafty Carla, myself, and then Joy. Yes, and she's up next. Joy, Treasures of Joy is up next. This is Mustard from Fusion Mineral. I love this color. I'm scared to death of that paint right there, so I'm gonna move it right there. If I wasn't doing all the things right now, guys, I wouldn't have worried about that, but like I said, we're gonna put a little one on this one, so I went a little bit chunkier in some places, but it will be fine. I'm going to use a different towel so I don't get in the colors. You can also do the towel test when you're doing this before you do your transfer, just to make sure that you got all your paint dry. I'm not going to sand the white because I do not want that higher grit to mess up that white. I say that. Oh, wish I knew. I mean, 200 and 150 isn't that different? Here, I think it's right here. Yes. Saved by the sanding. Let's use this Let's use this one. That's a brand new one. 240. Let's see. Let's do 600. That's a high one, right? That's going to be a light sanding, but at least it gets off all of that debris, all that wax, and I can sand it a little bit harder. Okay, guys. Transfer time. 6 minutes. Y'all, we got this. We got this. I love this. This is going on the white. That is happening. And then, oh, but y'all, I also said this one. Remember how much I love that one? We're gonna have to come back and do that one another time. Let's do a butterfly and these little fun ones on the smaller one. How's that sound? I'm committing, y'all. I know the mustard is so pretty, and this butterfly has a little bit of mustard in it, so I think it's gonna all flow well together on that one. All right. 5 minutes, piece of cake, y'all. I could even go through and show y'all some of the products if y'all missed them. Okay, so let's put this one. And y'all, I know I go through my transfers pretty quick. Take your time, it's not a race. Y'all, that is so pretty. We're gonna kind of do it. I do a lot of transfers. So, the more you do, the more you'll get the hang of it with your technique that works best for you. Remember, if you have wax in an area, your transfer may not adhere as well. It may not adhere at all. So just keep that in mind. That's why I did the edges. It did not do the chippy around the inside. You want to have an oil-free surface and a dry surface. If you want to use something like Mod Podge or a dead flat varnish before you do your transfer, if you're nervous, don't have real good hand strength, absolutely it will help. Help it adhere. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Yes, Brenda said IOD sells them. I have an affiliate link. It's !IOD, and it will take you to all of the things I showed you today, all the new releases, and I do get an affiliate commission on that, guys. I know I sound like a broken record, but I know everybody watches different parts of the live, all that stuff. So I've got a little bit of wax right there. Y'all know I told y'all I meet back in the middle. I always meet back in the middle. Ah, I'm obsessed with this one, y'all. Look at that. Oh my Lanta. Okay, and then let's do this one real quick. I got a minute and a half. We can make it work. We can make it work. Y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. And I said I'm going to put that butterfly on there. I don't know if I am. We'll see when we get there. We'll see. This is pretty too, y'all. Because this has all different kinds of colors in it. With that mustard. Just really get that one spot because I got some wax right there. So pretty, y'all. because I'm rushing doesn't mean I need to switch up my process of how I do things. Don't want to mess up the very last one. Got 1 minute left. Speed crafting. I knew we'd get them done. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I will hold these up and recap real quick. I'm going to leave that one back because that's just super pretty. So we've got that one on this one. This one right here. And this one right here. Y'all obsessed. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate y'all. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to y'all soon. And exclamation IOD will take you over to my affiliate link, guys. Y'all be blessed. Have a great evening. I got to figure out how I've moved all my things. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.